It's number 1 versus number 2. These matchups are special. The entire landscape looking in today on this one, and they become a part of college football history. Hopefully, we'll get something epic. This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns. Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. Will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Coverage team flying downfield. Not much gained on that return. They're going to run it. Finding some room at the 25. He broke it down, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job with this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the handoff. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Caught by the receiver. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. And I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into the tight window.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking tackles. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early down to stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
And there's the handoff. They get him to the ground. It's first down now at the 28.
That's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who's on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
First down at 10. Shotgun handoff here. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The game makes it 2nd and 9. It's a toss to the left side. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12.
Go with the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play cannot be spilled out of the backfield and into the open field. So everyone handled their responsibilities perfectly to pick up some nice yards.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. Running with purpose. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football. An early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Hand it off. He goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, this is what I love to see from the defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab on the move. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. And he drops back in the gun. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
And the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off and try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on down.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And the sophomore quarterback throws it behind the receiver. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. And the wideout goes in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that one's picked off. What a play. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth-down stop. We'll see what the offense can do this time. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
On the run here. Let's it go. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
They pick up the first on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Now the important point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start with the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. Catch made in space. Look out. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moves all the way to the 38.
But what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And, Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back. They've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind. Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy. And maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Makes a quick catch. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense getting set. It's second down. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Smothered for no gain, and that'll do it for the first quarter. And Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field and ready now for the second period here. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw, testing the middle. What a catch! They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The long route begin to crank up the tempo a bit. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Coach, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. After putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Goes out of bounds at the 36 after a nice return. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Grab down the middle. It's Perkins. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's second and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. See what he can do after the catch.
They tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
Looking for a gap. It's Jennings. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, those counter plays are tough on a defense. Defense has got to be gap sound. You get so caught up in the base concepts, but the offense comes back with a counter play. If you're not sound with your gap integrity, you give up a big play.
The game makes it second and medium. First down and more. He's still running. Now here he goes. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Vols. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Offense takes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective, right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing their running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They finally get him down, but a big play for 46. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. They'll run it out of the shotgun. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own to the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Second down, looking to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Here we go.
Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now, big decision coming up here on fourth.
The Longhorns will come to the line looking to keep the drive going on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. And makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a first down.
Hey, they hit this for the first down, and I kind of like the approach. Be aggressive. Show your players that you believe in them, especially early in the game like this. Take a chance, and here it works out for him.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
We'll have to throw it here on second down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. He goes down quickly, but that's a takeaway for this defense. Important play.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Perkins. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I'd love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
First down and 10 now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. The receiver makes the catch. Gets into space at the 50. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. Quarterback shaking off that hit, but the roughing the passer penalty gives the offense 15 and a first down. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
We're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And it's a direct snap. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Makes a quick grab. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
fourth down to keep this drive alive. Runner takes the toss, runs to his left. Breaks an open space. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Tennessee. Too much speed for the defense.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
PHC is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. A quick throw to the right. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, and another incompletion.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
He'll call for the fair catch here. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. Play action here on first down. He bought some time, now lets it go. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. Eventually, it's going to cost you.
He'll hand it off. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. And the Vols will line up to kick it away. That's the first punt today for the offense. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Here, Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cruz. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. He gets loose. He's past the marker and still going. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. Breaks free. They get him down, but not before an explosive run play on this wildcat look. It's a first down.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Second down here. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. It's a quick grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. Throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32. Longhorns come to the line in their hurry up. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
This secondary knows how to keep their eye on the football and how to break on the ball. I thought the receiver was open. I thought it was going to be a completion. It gives you an idea of how instinctive and how athletic he is by getting in the way of that and knocking it away.
So the misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. Fourth down coming up. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down?
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field.
Let's go!
Looks right for a quick completion. We'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
That's taking advantage of a matchup there, Chris, by the quarterback finding his receiver. He puts the ball up in the air where he can make a play on it. They come up with that touchdown.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. We're going to pass here on second down. Looking deep downfield to the left. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas. Pick 6 could be a game changer.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
Here comes the point after attempt. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the third period. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to move it away. Bringing it out, it's Cruz. Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Offense looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. He's sacked to be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Risky call here. Close to their own goal line. They're lucky they did not give up a safety in 2 points.
It's 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Going for a big play downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Longhorns offense takes the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Second down after that previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Pass caught. Can he get in? And the defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
There's a handoff on 1st and goal. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Here comes the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
And they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns. And they jump on top in the 2nd half.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Cruz. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. The back's got it. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a 1st down. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix, holding their own with the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. They had it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They have one possession in the fourth quarter, and the offense is going to try to convert here on fourth down. Looking to throw here. Oh, no, tracking back there. A fourth down stop and a sack, no less. Well, this is what we hoped for. This is what we expected, Kurt. A tight, tough battle between two really good teams. Now who can step up and make that winning play down the stretch?
Well, early in the year, these two teams have actually lived up to the billing of 2 top-5 teams, showing a lot on offense and defense. Now with so much on the line early in the year, tight game. Who's going to make the plays to walk out of here the victor? Now I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Wants to throw it. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
In college football today, the quarterbacks get rid of the ball often so fast that this is a great example for young players on the defensive line. If you can't get to the quarterback, watch their eyes and try to get your hands up so when the ball comes, you can knock it away.
Incomplete for a third straight play.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He knocks it through with confidence. And they add to their lead.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in fourth down in their territory and got stopped. Running back has it on the screen now. He stopped, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, drops back. Escapes the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Gotta give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Third down after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Perkins. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. You're down by a couple possessions. Yeah, completion is good, but truly the two most important things, getting the ball downfield to your receivers and making sure they're working to get out of bounds to preserve that clock, to be able to get a score, get the ball back, and have a chance to win this game.
It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
The Volunteers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. 6th play of the drive coming up. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. Downfield shot. Falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Right down the middle, it's Cruz. It's good for first down yardage, set up at the 26 now.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Volunteers line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Volunteers. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Lining up to try the extra point. And the extra point gets him within 3, 31-28. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. First down, looking to throw the ball. looking to set up a screen pass here. When the tackle is made, the screen pass there produces a solid gain.
Good time here to drop this screen in for the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. That was the clutch play he needed just about put this game on ice. Here in the middle of the season, number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week. But today was a different kind of test. The number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is.
Counting away with the run game. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the quarterback just takes a knee. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And it's a kneel down. That's the kind of matchup we hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.